Hey everybody, I'm Barrett and you're watching Bikin McNuggets. Today I'm at Oakwood Park here in Raleigh and we're going to take a ride over to Centennial Campus. So I'm going to show you how to go downtown and get onto the Greenway, and then we're going to ride up towards NC State Centennial Campus, and it should be a fun little ride. I've never done this route before, and so it should be an adventure. I want to start trying to check out more of the bike lanes that they've been putting in Raleigh, so I'm just exploring and we'll find them and ride them. And so here we go. Hope you enjoy the ride. All right, so we're at Oakwood Park today, starting out, and to the left is the dog park where I like to bring my pup Laverne. It's really good in summer because it's all shady. And there's a couple of ball fields here, but this is one of the older parks inside the Beltline in Raleigh. And the car is just going to ride straight at me. We got this big parking lot. She's going to ride straight at me. Good times. All right. Yeah, so once you get inside the Beltline, there's a lot of places with like bike lanes that are actually rideable, I think. And I want to start exploring more of them. I live outside of the Beltline, and you know, they're doing some stuff out there too. But if you want to get into the heart of the city, then you got to get inside the Beltline. That's a big thing in real estate too. If you're inside the Beltline, the prices go way up. And on our left here is the Oakwood Cemetery. It's kind of like our big, there's a lot of cemeteries in Raleigh, but this is one of the biggest and oldest. There's a Civil War soldier section, and then there's some, a few famous people that are buried in there. We're kind of on the back side of it. The service entrance is right here. But we get to explore some spots today, maybe, that we have never been. And that's always fun. We got a little hill here to get our legs warmed up. Everything's freshly painted. I tell you, I was a little bit cool when I left the house. It's about 65 degrees. Maybe less, but this morning it was pretty cold. Well, for Raleigh in October. Pardon me while I breathe for a moment. All right. So yeah, it's like October 25th, I believe, and we had a big storm a couple days ago, but today is beautiful. So what we're going to do today, we start over here at Oakwood, and we're going to ride and find our way to the Greenway. And we get to see some Halloween decorations while we're at it. Creepy. Pardon, excuse me.
How does he clean these up?
I think the dirtier the better. Creepy. Ah! No? Not creepy? What would be creepy? Wow, that's creepy. That is creepy. Scary. Ah! Creepy. Oh gosh. That guy.
The turtle man eating the...
There's so much to look at.
Look at these heads in the trees over here, Tom.
Oh, go Ghostbuster Ghost. Wow. He went all out. Ah! Imagine coming up on a storage unit when it's not Halloween and just finding these types of things. Scare the bejesus out of you. Oh, there's a uterus. Wow, it's non-stop, like never ends. I see a big hill in my future here. Not too big. But it's up. So what we're going to do is when we get on the Greenway, we're going to head down the Walnut Creek Trail and see if we can check out the bike connector at Centennial Campus. Another part of the Greenway that I have never been on. So, all new today. Now we're coming up on Krispy Kreme. That's a one-way street, so I gotta go on the sidewalk for a minute. I don't think you really want to ride in the bike lane going the opposite way. I'm pretty sure that's not the way to do it. But if we're lucky, we could sneak across here. There we go. I think we can go through here. I didn't plan a route, just planned a destination. I kind of have a route in mind, but some of the streets might force me to do something like this, a little cut through, which actually is a pretty nice cut through. But now we're going the right way on Blunt Street, and I'm gonna get out while there's a stoplight, and now we're back in the bike lane. And Blunt Street goes down to Moore Square, where we're going to take a left. And we're going to go hit up the Greenway, the Little Rock Trail. The Little Rock Trail goes to the Walnut Creek Wetlands Center, which is kind of a hub where you can take 3 different directions on the greenway from the Wetlands Center. It's a place I like to start videos because there's so many options. But it's also a good spot to go, like a crossroads of sort. So you can connect with different greenways. It's basically the Walnut Creek Greenway, but the Little Rock Trail also comes up off of there. The Little Rock Trail is also how you get to Chavis Park on the Greenway. Red light. State Bar is to our left, if you can see that. Green light. So we're gonna take a left at Moore Square, which is kind of like the hub of, like the center of entertainment, outdoor entertainment in Raleigh. It's a nice park. It's kind of in the middle of everything. It's a nice destination, and it's right here on our left. We're gonna take our next left over here on Davie Street. Martin Street. Now I'm gonna get over while there's no cars coming. There's no bike lane here, but I'm just going to pretend like there is. Just stay out of the way. It's the main goal. Now Bloodworth Street. We'll go with this guy. Now East Street, going with him again. And eventually we're going to come up upon Chavis Way. And that's right here. It's an awesome little stroll through the lime trees. Pardon me. Pardon me. I guess we're technically on the sidewalk, but I thought it'd be nicer to show you that than the street itself. It's a little more scenic. The Little Rock Trail is not very long at all. It's like a little over a mile long, but it's an important connector from Walnut Creek Trail to downtown. So here we go, onto the Greenway. And get away from the cars and whatnot. The leaves are starting to fall. I feel like they're falling late this year. I mean, it's almost November and we still got a lot of leaves still. The majority of leaves, I would say, are still up on the trees. Fine with me. I don't care for winter time so much. While we're here, let's go to check out John Chavis Memorial Park. It's a beautiful little park here. Here's some kids playing. So they got like this really nice playground they just put in. It's the place to be if you're a kid. Alright, let's head back to the Greenway. We don't want to dilly-dally today. I think we have a good ways to go, so we don't want to delay. But I figured I'd show you that since we're here. It's newly renovated and deserves to be shown off. So we are technically on the Little Rock Greenway now. Well, the sidewalk on the left is, but we're gonna take the street this time. Only for this short little spot, and then you just jump right back on here. Can't miss it. They got a lot of nice picnic shelters and stuff over here though, like in the middle of the city. Alright, we just went under Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Hey. Sometimes you get big dummies riding scooters on the Greenway. On the wrong side of the road. Not only are you riding a scooter, you're riding on the left side. Some people, man, it takes all kinds, you know? It takes all kinds. Hey. I missed the ramp. Let's circle back. All right. Hey, Bikin McNugget. Hey. I'm starting to get thirsty. I'm gonna have a little drinky drink. Oh, I better wait. It's getting bumpy here. All right. This is the 1.25 mile marker of the Little Rock Greenway trail. So that means we are almost to the end, which is the beginning. I've had a couple days off from riding and my legs are feeling pretty fresh. It's a good feeling. Also, I think this is a little bit downhill too, so it might be just fooling me a little bit. But either way, feeling good today. I hope you all are too. I hope I can inspire some people to go out and ride their bikes, because it can be a wonderful thing. It's really helped me because I've had a lot of knee issues, and it's the one thing I can do and push myself and exercise hard. Bikin McNugget, hey, how are you? All right, so we're at the wetlands center now. We just kind of passed that, and this is the split off where you can take the Walnut Creek Trail either way. So if you take straight, you go back to the beginning of it, which is at the Neuse River Trail, kind of near Pool Road. So if you're at near Pool Road, you can get to here from there on the Walnut Creek Trail. But we're gonna head the opposite direction. And this way goes towards Centennial Campus and ends up at Lake Johnson if you go all the way. Coming up by your right side. What's happening? Hey. All right. Bike is riding good. Everything is kosher. Oh, I also found out about a new, possible cut through to avoid the gravel path that you have to follow, like get off the bike for. I'm not sure if there's a way to do it or not. Whoop, I'm on a hill. All right, had to unclip. All right. It's one of the spots where the car's supposed to yield to pedestrians, but they don't always do it. Some of them do it really well. I've had good experiences, honestly, but still got to be careful. Don't expect the cars to stop for you. Hey, they must have lost something while he was cutting grass or something. Looked like he was searching the grass. That's one of my things I hate the most. Here's my rant for the day. Besides people riding scooters on the wrong side of the road on the Greenway, which is like at least 2 wrongs, maybe 3 if riding scooters wrong. Although scooters are pretty fun. So anyway, second rant, losing stuff. I hate losing stuff. Or misplacing stuff, really. You don't really lose it because I always find it eventually. But something about looking for something that you feel like you should know where it's at. It's kind of a helpless feeling, I guess. Maybe that's why I don't like it. Train trestle. Train trestle. All right. Oh. Big tunnel. Something else I learned on a sad note. I don't like to get too sad on the channel, but sometimes it's warranted. I recently learned about a cyclist who was killed on the Greenway on this actual path. That tunnel reminded me of it. They recently reported that they released the autopsy report, and he was stabbed several times. He was found in a tunnel up here under South Saunders Street. And it's really sad. Like someone ambushed him in the tunnel during the day. I would always say, avoid the Greenway at night for sure, but I've never felt really threatened during the day. So that's just tragic. It's very tragic. I'm going to try to avoid that today, but I'm going to ride through there and show you where it happened. Hey. What I really want to do, though, is if we go straight right here, we can avoid a big like out of the way loop. And luckily it was easy to do. I didn't know that the island was split there. I thought maybe we'd have to get off and walk across there, but so back there, if you take a right, it basically starts the Little Rock. The Rocky Branch. They confused me with all the rocks. There's Rocky Branch, Little Rock, Fraggle Rock. Wait, that's not Fraggle Rock. Just kidding. But if you go that way, you have to do a kind of a loop around to get to where we're trying to go. And where we're trying to go is this way. If you go the other way, you eventually end up here. There's a park on the right. here's the trail marker. So this is Summit Avenue. And it's mile marker 9 1/4 on the Walnut Creek Trail. And here is the entrance to the other side. Coming up behind you, on your left side. All right, never mind. Earphones. Coming up behind you. Hey man, what's happening? Hey, what's going on? Oh crap, my microphone came off. Let me stop here for a second. Clicking and clacking with the microphone. I thought it had it attached. Well, apparently not. All right, that's better. Looks like they had a cave-in right here. Got the smell of fresh wood though. Yes, there was a big old storm a couple days ago, big storm. It was really actually nice. It was late at night, so you could sit and watch the storm. Some thundering and lightning and wind and pouring rain. It's nice when you're inside watching it from the dry couch. But the Greenway takes a beating when it rains hard like that. You get a lot of mud and flooding, and the wooden structures can get damaged. Looks like they had to scrape here to get the mud off, the silt. But they're on top of it. Doing a great job, maintenance workers. We appreciate it. Hey. So this is the tunnel I was referring to, South Saunders Street, where the dude was ambushed. So I'm gonna have a little moment of silence here for him. Alright, so moving on. I feel like I should say that's not like a regular occurrence. So I don't think you should be too scared. I don't think you should be worried too much about riding the greenways over here. I've never had any issues myself. That counts for a little bit, I guess, but I think it was like a one-off, crazy person. I don't think they found him though, but I wouldn't worry too much. Just if you're riding your bike, I don't know if I'd walk because you're going so slow. You're a target, but on the bike you're moving, and unless someone has already got their mind up to just attack a random person. Anyway, enough about that. I don't want to bring everybody down, but it's important to note because a man lost his life, and no matter who it is, it's not cool. But he was a cyclist that does the exact same kind of thing that I do. He just goes out and rides for fun every day. Try to feel good and not bothering anybody. There's no reason why that kind of stuff happens. But like I said before, it takes all kinds. And but we could do without that kind of people. Violent people in general. There's too much violence in people's minds right now. In the United States is what I'm referring to, because I don't live in the rest of the world, but I live here, and it's too extreme on both sides. It's hard to be in the middle. It's hard to be like that today. I'm not making any sense, but anyway, it's too much craziness. If everybody just calm down and stop jumping to conclusions. All right, if you take a right here, you can go to the farmer's market, and I've done that in another video. So if you really want to go see that, you can go check out that video on my YouTube channel. You can't miss it on the playlist because the thumbnail is the farmer's market, so you just look for the pictures. Uh-oh. So we're coming up on, we're coming up close to Centennial Campus now, 10 3/4 mark on the Walnut Creek Trail. Drinky drink. Oh, it's dark. Coming up behind you in the dark. On your left. That's a dark tunnel. Super dark. All right, so here's the connector for Centennial Campus, and we're going to take a right. Never been on this trail before, so I'm crazy excited. Can you see it in my shadow? Crazy excited, crazy excited. I am kind of excited though. The trip didn't really take as long as I thought it was going to. I thought it was a little bit longer ride, but let's see. I think we want to go. Yeah, here's the farmer's market. So there's the other way to go to the farmer's market. So now I think we ride along the road on Centennial Campus. I think that's Centennial Parkway on our right. Wrong way. How do they know where we're going? Ooh, bumpy over here. Ooh, bumpy, bumpy. Roots. Oh, it's really bumpy right here. Rump skiddly bumps. Yeah, 35 minutes, that's not too bad. A bit of an uphill stretch here. That's why we're going so slow. All right, where do we go now? Let's see. Oh, it keeps going. Okay. Just keep going straight. It's a long, slightly uphill stretch, but it's long and it's stretchy. All right. You can kind of see Centennial Campus there on the left. Just the tops of the buildings. We're still going up. The way back's gonna be easy. Oh, we got a headwind now too. Good times. We're going a whopping 10.7 miles per hour. And I'm pedaling hard. Not hard, but hard. All right, almost to the top. Getting spoiled with the greenways because there's hardly any hills. Looks like we keep going. Yep, still going. Oh, big bump. pretty long greenway connector. Oh, dang. Up the hill again. In the car, you don't really notice all these hills. But my legs sure do. Still going up the hill. Bumps don't help either. Dang. Get off my rhythm. There's the cathedral bells. It's a cathedral. Thing's humongous. That's Oval Drive we just went over. And we're still going uphill. And I'm ready to be done going uphill. I think we finally crested it. Oh gosh. Okay. We found the end. Or did we? Yeah, we did. At least to this part. So let's ride around and check out the cathedral. So this looks like sidewalk and not greenway. So I think we found the end of that section, and it's pretty much completely uphill going that direction. That section in that direction, and we're paralleling Western Boulevard right now to our left. And you can hook up with the Rocky Branch Trail there and go to NC State Campus, or back the way we came. So here is the big Catholic Church. It's been here for a few years now, but it's very relatively new. And there's Jesus. Hey, Jesus. But it's a pretty spectacular building. It's humongous. This is probably a good spot to conclude our ride. I got to ride back to the car, but you've seen it all. So we really appreciate you. If you made it this far, bless your heart. Bless your heart. And let Jesus bless your heart. He's behind us. He's blessing your heart. And thank thanks for watching Bikin McNuggets. Until next time, you guys, walking is for the birds. So get out there and ride your bike and explore your city or your country, wherever you are, because it's awesome. So until next time, you guys, peace.